Okay, it should be recording. Okay, hi everybody, it's that time again. It's August and I'm opening up this month's model box. I'm a bit late in recording this video. I just do it when I get the time. So you may have already seen this owned by other people, but let's go through it and see this. That's a much bigger box than normal, so that's good. Might be some good stuff in there. And if you don't know what model box is, it's essentially a monthly subscription box like many others you've seen out there, but this is focused in on sort of miniature gaming, miniature wargaming and hobby painting, that sort of thing. So it tends to be paints, paintbrushes, models, terrain, basing materials, all that sort of stuff. Basically all I do every month is get the box, open it up and show you what I got. Sometimes it might be different what other people get. I think with things like paints and basing stuff, they sometimes vary. Not everyone gets the same. Generally the models, if there's models in the box, tend to be the same, but there might be different variations. So yeah, I do this just because it's a bit of fun. And that's it, really. Okay, great. Let's do it then. Let's open this up. I've already cut the tape, so it saves time doing that. And we'll open it up. I'll move this to one side so I can actually show you. So the first time, not so much of the black tissue paper this time, which is good. Normally the amount of this stuff I've collected, I keep saying every time I do a video I must come up with something to do with this. Maybe someone has had an ingenious idea with it. I haven't yet. But they have stuck a paintbrush straight away, so I can see this. So this is stuck to the lid of the box, which is actually a really good idea because I have once nearly thrown the box away with a paintbrush hidden inside this black paper wrapping, which would have been a bit of a mistake. So we just put the cover back on that. So I've got a model box brush. It's quite nice. It's got quite a nice point on it. I don't know if you can see there. If I had to guess, I'd probably say it's a 0 brush. Actually, I won't even guess, so we're not that good. But there you go. Quite a nice little brush. Quite a fine tip on it. So good for doing, really detailed work with that brush, no problem at all. Okay, so there you go. That's the first thing. Nice little brush, and it's always good to have more brushes, right? When I first started doing this kind of hobby, I figured I would have the same brushes forever, and now I've got more brushes than I could possibly count. So the second item is so clear my throat. Second item is some Warlord Games, Battlefields and Basing, Building Rubble. So there you go. That's the next thing. And I don't actually have any like this, so I've actually got. I do like this because it's kind of what I like about model boxes. That perhaps I wouldn't pick this up if I saw it out there, but when I think about the basing materials I have, I don't have this one. So I have the usual sort of other bits and pieces like grass and rocks and all sorts of other things, but I don't have that, and that does look very cool. That does look like sort of bits and chunks of buildings, that red brick and black and brown and all sorts of other colours in there. So that's quite a cool tub. Now I may not have picked that up, so nice to get it in a surprise box. And I do wonder if other people got different ones. So perhaps if you did, comment below. Here we go. So that's the next item. The next one, so I don't know if I said in the beginning, but the theme for these boxes, there is a theme every month, and the theme for this one was mechs, so it kind of gives you an idea. So I guess, the basing, you could say, well, yeah, these are mechs going through and blowing up buildings and God knows what. That's where you might need some of this basing material, and then that leads you straight into the next thing, which is actually quite a large model, and it's for Conflict 47, which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I think is the Weird World War stuff from Bolt Action, and I say that as I'm looking up onto my shelves because I have a box called the Band of Brothers for Bolt Action, so I'm just wondering if this will fit into there if I decide to go down the Conflict 47 route. Now I've not done much with either of those games, but I do want to. I do actually want to play. I'm not so much into the sort of World War II setting, but the Weird World War II, very cool. So who wouldn't want to have this Allied Guardian Lightwalker walking around? It's pretty cool. So yeah, so on the back it shows, it's the same variant on the back as well. I don't know if there's multi-parts in here. I mean, it's definitely a box of bits. I don't know if you can build it in more than one way than it shows on the box, but I'll have a look. But that's quite a cool model. And if he goes with my Band of Brothers set, let's have a quick look inside, shall we? That would be also pretty awesome. Oh wow, it's metal. It's got metal parts as well. I didn't realise it's so part plastic, part metal kit. It's very cool. That's just a cool model. I like that. Good job there, Model Box. That's a very cool model. There's a base in there as well. Just a little tiny base. Be an interesting upgrade to my Band of Brothers. They weren't expecting that in the movie. It was a mech to come walking across. And actually the next item is the last item. So there's not many items in the box, but they are big items this month. So this is... Now I don't know this very well, but it's from Maelstrom's Edge. And it is a Hunter class war mech. Looks pretty cool. So Empyrean Foundation Hunter class war mech. I've never heard of it. Never heard of the company or the game, or seen this branding before. But looks pretty cool. So just a model. Doesn't feel like it's metal. I'll quickly open it up so you guys can see. Feels like it's quite light, so I don't know if it's very big or not. I'm guessing not. I don't normally open up the boxes on the camera, but what the hell? We're here anyway. Yeah, so it's quite a small model by the looks of it. There's not many parts to it, to be fair. So that's literally just these two sprues, actually that third sprue there with some small gun attachments on it. So it looks like a very simple model to make, not much in the way of customization, and essentially makes this thing in the bottom corner here, and that's what it looks like painted up. So yeah, no idea what I'll use that for. I mean, you know, I may just give it to my children to play with and paint as a sort of practice model, or paint it as one just to have around the desk area or in the hobby room or something. But that's that. So, as I said, that was the last item, so let's quickly go back through it. New paintbrush, it's always nice to get. Some basic material that I personally don't have, so that's actually quite nice. A Conflict 47 Allied Guardian Lightwalker. That bad boy right there. That's quite a cool kit. And the Hunter class war mech. So 4 items. I will just double check, I'm not being silly. No, there is nothing left in the box apart from lots of black tissue that's now stuck to my hand. So if I haven't explained it before, this box is £25 a month, with another £3 or so post and packaging. So it's quite an expensive box, and it has hits and misses. So this one I think is on there. It feels like potentially, you know, I don't know how much these are, so I have no idea what the models cost. They may the Conflict 47 model might be quite expensive, but you know, it's a good box. I think it's a good one for, you know, just getting some quality models in there. I think you'd probably be pretty chuffed if you using this Conflict 47 stuff. Basic material is good. I have no idea about what this is, so I'll have a look at it, or maybe I'll actually look up what's on there and what these guys do. But yeah, that's it. So it'd be great to hear your thoughts on what you think of Modelbox. If you want to check it out, it's yourmodelbox.com. I get nothing by telling you about that. It's totally up to you whether you to go there and sign up. You can look at my previous videos to see what I've opened up in the past. I also post this on beastsofwar.com, so you can go there and check out the hobby forums there and get involved. I'm Laughing Boy on the forums if you want to talk to me or see the work that I've just been doing. Yeah, otherwise I'll be back next month. Now next month's box is called Slam, and it's very much looking like a Rumble Slam type box, which is very, very cool because I've painted up an awful lot of Rumble Slam stuff recently, including the ring you can get from TT Combat. So it'll be interesting to see what comes in that box, if they do some maybe an exclusive miniature, or just some stuff from Rumble Slam, or some alternative stuff to go with the theme of it. So that would be really cool. Yeah, some small steel chairs that I can smack other wrestlers over the head with. That would be pretty cool. But we'll see. We'll open that box. I'll be here next month. Open the box, show you what I've got, and that's that. Alright, well, thanks everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.